So when I originally put this together, I was actually doing it here for a group in North Carolina. And so, but then I thought, you know, I'm going to leave the statistics because then you guys can kind of see a little comparison as well. And so again, this is the March of Dimes to the Perry report. And so it looks at your state as far as preterm birth, and then it looks at it and breaks it down even further into different cultural groups. And in the state of North Carolina, we get a D. We get a D, and we're at a 10.8% preterm birth compared to Oregon here, which is at a B, at an 8.9% preterm delivery. Here in the South, when you look at the different prevalence of the populations at greatest risk of having preterm, we see that Black families are more at risk of that happening, and you are 52% at a higher rate among other women if you are a Black woman for having a preterm delivery. So that is a statistically huge percentage. And when they take into account that, it does not look at socioeconomic status, education, or literacy. It is only looking at your race and your identified culture group. And so when you think about that, you can have, if you have a white woman who has a 4-year college degree compared to a Black woman who has a 4-year college degree, and you're in the same socioeconomic status, that Black woman is unfortunately still 52% more likely to deliver a baby prematurely. When you look at here in Oregon, the statistic is much better, but is still not great, right? So if you identify as a Black woman, you are still 33% higher rate of having a preterm delivery than any other woman of any other group there, okay? So when we talk about this as being a public health problem, this is a public health issue because it directly relates to health disparities, access to care, and equity.